Hello and welcome, fellow humans, aliens, and cats running on keyboards. As you can hear from my voice, I'm not Avery, I'm Chloe. If you saw the YouTube short, you know that she's at sleepaway camp. If you did not, now you know. So, today I was thinking we could surprise her, and I'm going to make the tiny home for Megan Places, making the tiny home look expensive video, because if you know Avery or you've seen her avatar, you know that she likes Megan Places. So anyways, just ignore any weird cuts in this video, because I had to keep referencing the video, and so then, I had to cut those parts out, because it was just a minute of me standing there, which is boring. Nobody wants to do that. So, as you can see, the login streak is at 2:32 at the time of filming. I will post a short if it goes up in that time. And so then I'm just pulling out the tiny house. Alright, so we're just building that up. Then we're gonna head on in. I already cleared everything out beforehand because, that's boring. Nobody wants to watch you do that. You all know how to do that. So, I'm just putting mirrors on the ceilings. And you know what that does? It makes the ceiling so much more open. I'm sure Avery's already discussed this in whatever build hacks videos or something. But I think it looks so much nicer with mirrors on the ceiling. And I don't know, I just think it looks really cool because it looks like the sky is just above you. It's like being in the dining hall at Hogwarts. It's like the sky is right there. So neat. So, now we're deleting the windows because the windows look like a kid's drawing of a window, which that's fine. It's just not as realistic as we'd like. So, we're pulling out more mirrors because those things are useful. You can use them for windows. You can put them on the ceiling. They look really great as windows. So, we're just changing the wallpaper to white and making the floors hardwood. That's like my favorite floor in Adobe, by the way. So, yeah. So then we're gonna head over there, and with this part, it's a deluxe rug, not a sprite rug. I got a little confused. It's the deluxe rug. This will serve as a little bit of a tutorial because the actual video, I don't know, it's a little bit confusing. And this one goes a little bit slower because I'm not the best builder in the world. But we're just putting that mirror back on there, making sure that it's all lined up, and changing all the so-called wallpaper to pink because I'm not coming up with my own colors. I'm just following Megan Places, and she likes pink. She really does. So now we're pulling out bricks, and we are gonna line this window. Now, it's probably easier to tell I don't know how to describe lining the window, but you can kind of just watch the video for visual reference. I don't know. If this is I am hoping this will serve as kind of like a tutorial kind of thing, because I'm a slower builder, so I don't know, it's more realistic if you want to follow along. But it is sped up by 2, so if you want to make it slower so you can follow on really nicely, you can just put that on the 0.25 speed or whatever, and it should be about what it was before, or whatever speed you think you can get this done building, then you can put it on that speed. And if you want to put the video on 2 times speed and just speed through it, I get that. I do that sometimes. I'm not the most patient. If you just want to see the result, well, I don't blame you. You can skip to the end if you want. So now we just line the ceiling with bricks. It's not that interesting, so I didn't include it, but I think you can kind of imagine how that went. You just line the ceiling. Now we're lining this window with bricks, and I spent a little while on this window, and I think I cut part of it out because I was struggling, because I had a hard time. I cut a lot of pieces out because it's just me messing up, and that's not interesting. So there's me trying to debate if I'm doing it right. I'm not. You gotta bring it back up, and then you bring those up. So they're basically touching the ceiling bits or whatever. I don't know. I think that's kind of interesting. So we're just making it a little lighter pink. I don't know. I think it looks nice like that. Where it's it's not the same on all the windows. It's a little bit of variety, a little bit of difference. So we're just placing all that. And then I'm just realizing now that's it's not in the middle. The window is not in the middle. That's actually really bothering me now. What am I gonna do about that? I just realized that that window is off center and it's gonna bug me forever. Oh, and here's me realizing that I did that wrong. You're not supposed to put bricks there. I should have mentioned that, but I didn't. The window was off center. Okay, moving on, we're now gonna be building this bed. It is not a couch. It is the extravagant sofa. I thought it was a couch. It's a sofa. I had to look at one of Avery's older videos to figure out what it was, because it is not showed in Megan Places video. So anyways, yeah, and then you're gonna want to get the sleep bed out. Here's me struggling to get the right bed. But anyways, yeah, sorry about that weird cut, but I somehow deleted the footage of me actually building the bed. So this is the part of me reassembling the bed so I could put a bed in it, so that you know, it'll be fine. So you just kind of put the pet bed down, and then you put the couch on top of it. And then, as you can see, all that stuff right there is like bricks and stuff, but I might move those, I think. And then there's also those seating booths in there and a sleep bed. And you can kind of see me assembling it right here. So I'm just going to put the bed down, then put the couch down on top of it so that it's like hidden in there, so your pet can go on it. And then you put the bed in there, and then you line that whole little area with these white bricks, because I don't know, I think it looks better like that. And I'm changing it to white so that it doesn't show through there. But and then you're just gonna take this table with a tablecloth. I think it's a large table, but you might have to fact check me on that because I don't really know. And then you're gonna take them of these darker colored pink bricks and stick them in there to make a little to make it look more like, you know, a little bed thing. And here is me once again struggling, not the best builder in the world, but I try. And then I think I'm just gonna take these poofs and put them right into the bed, and that should be about it. Yeah, there's me testing it out to just kind of see what's going on, test out if it all works. Okay, and now that I'm done testing it out, there's gonna be a weird cut. Yeah, because I felt it necessary to rebuild the entire bed when I didn't need to rebuild it. I don't know. I do weird stuff sometimes. I apologize. I don't want to waste any time though, so that's gone. Now we're going to take out this poof and we're going to change it to a light purple color. I really like that color. It's like my favorite color. It's so pretty. We're actually going to move that later though, because I was just following along the video as it went, and then they just like change something, and I did not do it until later because I didn't realize. So anyways, we're going to take out some bricks, and now we're going to move on to the fireplace, which I think is pretty cool. So we're just going to take some bricks and stick them down on that wall right there. And, I mean, this entire fireplace, may I warn you, screams fire hazard, but it's not real, so it's fine. And then you're going to take some small candles, and you're going to do kind of the same thing that you did with, like, the pet bed and stuff on the couch, where you're just going to put it down, and then you're going to put bricks over it. I don't know, maybe Avery's done this in a building hack video. I'm not really sure. To be entirely honest, I don't watch all of her videos, because I don't usually watch Roblox gaming. And that's just personal preference, because, I don't know, not the kind of thing I'm into. But, I do like making it. I think it's fun to make. Now I'm realizing that the candles are too far apart, so I'm just sticking them closer together, making them all a little perfect. Placement grid large was actually really useful for stuff like this, because you can just move it as close as you can, and then you have the exact placement that they had in the video, which I really like. So, yeah. During this whole video, I placement size large on, basically. I usually have placement size small on, but that's what I'm going to place that on, and I was like, it'll be easier if I move large. So, here's me lining the fireplace in bricks, and I really like the way this fireplace looks when it's finished. You'll see, but I think it looks really nice, and you might have already seen if you watched my gameplays video, which I actually did. That was one of the only Roblox gaming videos I watched, except for a few others that Avery has watched with me. I'm like, oh, you want to watch YouTube? And she's like, yeah. And then I'm like, you can pick the video. I don't really feel like picking. And then she picks the Mega Plays video, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm putting a rug in the background because, once again, wallpaper. But that would definitely be a fire hazard if there was a rug on the back of your fireplace. That'd be so dangerous. Okay, so we're towering up the bricks. And then we're going to pull out a TV. I'm looking right here. And the TV that we're going to be using is a futuristic TV. I really like this one. I think it looks nice. I also like the aquarium one. The aquarium TV is cool. It just doesn't fit with this because you can't put it on top of a mantle. And so then there's me struggling to put it up. I found this really hard. Not really sure why, but I really struggled with this. So you're kind of watching that right now. It's just a touch embarrassing, my incompetence with building. Gosh. And there's me selling the bricks. Yeah, so now I think next up we're gonna be putting down a little mantle, I think, and removing up the whole fireplace because I built it too low, I think. Yeah, there is me. I am building up the thing. Sorry, I haven't watched this video beforehand because it took forever to cut it down and stuff, so I don't want to watch the whole thing again because that doesn't sound fun to me because I'm watching it right now. So this is kind of me reacting to what I did in the past and what I chose to get rid of. But there's me moving the entire fireplace up because I'm a little bit incompetent. And it's a little bit messy right now. Don't worry, I'll fix it up. I'm not going to leave it like that. I am an extreme perfectionist. I could never. So there is me doing that all up. And then next up, I think it's night again because I messed up a lot, so I just cut that out because I don't want to watch that, and I'm guessing you don't either. So as you can see, I'm just putting these on the mantle, and as you can see, there's like a little bit of like pink there, right? And that's why I rebuilt it, because I thought I could fix that. I can't, and I think here's me trying to fix it again, because it was really bothering me, but I don't think I can fix it. Well, I'll show you how I fixed it, actually. Sorry, I misphrased it, but I can show you how I fixed it later in the video when it shows, because I'm not doing any spoilers here. But there's me trying to get it perfect, and it's inevitably gonna fail. It's gonna fail, and there's me putting it pink because I just didn't want to deal with it, but I probably should have. You will see, though. I am a problem solver. I actually did that in school. Did you know that? No, probably didn't, because almost none of you know me. You know Avery, but I did problem solvers in school, and it was actually pretty fun. I liked it, but that is not what we're talking about. I got distracted. I get distracted very easily. So now we're just putting that on. And ew, I don't like the way it looks when there's like two things and they're like in between, they're inside of each other or whatever, you know how it is. But then like the color is all glitchy. I don't like it when it does that, because then it's all like messy. So I always just change them to the same color or something. And so then next step, you can see me just changing all the bricks to white, because that is the next step in this. And you, I think, are about to see my solution. There's me standing, trying to figure out how to fix this. Sorry. That took me a minute. I think I was brainstorming. Oh my god. Am I rebuilding it again? This is embarrassing. I rebuild everything like 3 times because I can't handle seeing the mess that I've made. And then I try to rebuild it and it does nothing. So, there's me doing that again. And resigning myself to the fate that I cannot get it to look like that perfectly. But hopefully this will switch to me actually knowing what I'm doing. Yeah, there you go. I thought it was I thought it was cutting board, but it's chopping board. There's a difference. And I just put it on top. And then, yeah, you see that? I'm lining the top of it. This is where my actual problem solver things come in. Where I stop trying to redo it like 3 times. Which I actually did. It's just I cut out like the other 2 times that I did it. Because it's boring and yeah. But we're putting the cutting boards on top, right? So then this will cover up all those little color glitches that we have, right? It's very nice. I like it very much. Because, I don't know, because I couldn't figure out how to get it the way that she does it. Make it place. So then I'm just changing all those to white, and they're going to go on top of the pink, and it won't show anymore. There you go. And you can barely even tell. The fireplace looks really nice so far, I think. And then I'm pulling out some flowers. So we're going to get a red flower, and we're going to place it. And then also, a cool way to add a little bit of detail is getting glasses out, and then you can color them, and you can put candles in them. It looks really nice, which is what I'm doing right here. And I have to switch my grid sleeves to small. I'm not realizing it yet, but I have to. And I will eventually, I promise you. I just need a minute. There you go. Changing it to small. And there you go. And we're changing it to pink and purple, which are like some colors that I really like. I like purple best, and then blue, but then I like pink. Because purple and blue, it's not a joke anymore. I think you'll understand if you know, you know. If you don't, good for you. I'm jealous. But anyways, we got the candles in there. They look really nice. That entire place is like a fire hazard. But anyways, we're putting a rug on the wall. It's purple, but I think I'm going to change it later to pink. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember. And here's me changing the desk to purple, which does not work. Like, why did I think that'd work? Sorry, I'm a bit tired, but I literally just put a purple rug on the wall, and then I put a purple desk next on that purple carpet on the wall. Sorry, English is hard. Sometimes I forget how to speak. I'm sorry. That's a little bit embarrassing, but here's me nitpicking, trying to get it perfect, because we've already discussed I'm a perfectionist. And then we're just going to put the bricks like that. They're going to be flat on the wall. There we go. I'm changing it to pink now. But I think I'm going to, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to switch that later to a purple wall and then pink desk. I think that's what happens. I'll see. Okay, and then I'm pulling out a chopping board, because chopping boards make really nice accents, which I like. I think they look really cool like that. And then I'm just changing the book to pink, and probably the chopping board, I think. I really needed to watch this off before I needed to watch this before I started filming a voiceover, but that's okay. I'm changing it to yellow now. And then I am I'm not changing, I'm putting some flowers down. Some nice yellow flowers that look very orange. And Avery disagrees with me, she says they're yellow, but they look very orange to me. And I'm just putting one of those little round mirrors on. The ones with the lights, I like those, they're cool. But I think it's supposed to be a window in this one. And then, yeah, there we are, changing the desk to pink. And changing the wall to purple. And I think that's how it stays. So, yeah, sorry about that if you were confused. If you're trying to follow along, I'm sorry, I'm kind of a mess. But then we're just expanding the wall, making it a little bit bigger, a little bit better, pulling out more bricks because bricks are cheap and they make everything look nicer, not gonna lie. And just replacing that brick right there because I moved it. And then I think, yeah, I'm gonna put those back. I don't know why I didn't just pull out new bricks, but I didn't. And you guys are gonna have to live with that. No, I always decline invitations to the party, regardless of whether I'm filming or not. And then I'm pulling out some striped rugs. And my problem with striped rugs is that when you put them in, it, unlike the other rugs, like, it's really visible that the lines are, like, you know what I mean? So, like, I tried to cover it, but there's no easy way to do this. I don't know why, it just does that. But anyways, changing those to purple, because there's nothing I can do about it. And then we are going to pull out a brick, and we're going to fix that hole right there, because it will bother me for the rest of the time if I leave it. And I'm pulling out a little glass table and sticking that right down there. And yeah, I'm just being very specific about where it goes. And then I'm pulling out one of those little lamps that come with the houses and stuff, and making it yellow, because, I don't know, yellow's a nice pop of color. Like pink and purple, yellow looks really good. So then we're going to pull out a little glass. I'm changing that to pink because Megan plays pink. I think you can guess. And then I'm pulling out that poof that I had from earlier and getting out one of those like ladder shelves that look like bookshelves and are really, I like them a lot. I think they look really nice. I think they make one of those great little like ladder bookshelves, you know what I mean? I like those. They're pretty. But now I'm heading back over to the area with all the clutter and putting in, I cut that part because I struggled to figure out which lamp it was, but but I put that lamp in. And then I changed the wall to pink, but I don't think, is it supposed to be pink? It is. Sorry, I'm not the smartest. And then we're pulling out these stars, and right now they're not the right color. I'm going to change those to white later, but they should be white, in case you were wondering. And then we're pulling out these little, like, rugs, these donut rugs. I think they're really cute, actually. And changing them to purple and yellow, which I really like that color combination. I think it looks kind of nice. I don't like it when it's, like, a darker purple and a darker yellow, but I think pastel, they look really good together. Yeah, there's me changing the stars to white, making them right. And I realized that I put them down wrong because I'm trying to make an exact imitation, guys. Like, it's not just like a casual thing. It has to look exactly like it because that is just the way I am. So now we're setting up this ladder shelf. And we're putting some bottles on there, and I'm putting them on the wrong shelf. Put them second to the top shelf, not the top shelf. I thought they went on the top shelf, but they didn't. And then I'm arranging these lovely little books and putting them down there, kind of like a ladder bookshelf, eh? Ooh, yay, paycheck, money. You can see from the amount of paychecks I'm getting, this took me forever. Oh, and I'm changing the bookshelf to pink. And like the amount of times it switches between day and night, you can really see how long this took me. And I mean, I'm just putting some books down, putting some things, putting some little trinkets, some clutter, making it all look nice. I really like the way this looks. I might put this in one of my houses. I don't know. Maybe. I like the way that this bookshelf is set up. I think it looks really nice. And this is when I realized the bottles went on the second to the top, not the top. Which, I was wrong. I get it. I'm wrong sometimes. I know. It's a big surprise to me, too. But now we're just looking around, admiring, and now we're going to set up a little area for my pet. Well, not my pet, Avery's pet. This is not, I'm talking as if Sprinkles is mine. It's not. Sprinkles is really cool, though. Sprinkle will be a mega someday. It'll be really cool. So I'm just filling the pet bowl with apples, and then I put some water down and some bamboo down. And then, yeah, there's me kind of just sticking everything down. And yeah, that's it. And then here's me just showing it all off. This is what it looks like so far. If you watch Megan Plays video. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I put a office chair down too. But yeah, if you watch Megan Plays video, you'll know that this is pretty much what it looked like. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. I'm going to make a second part, and hopefully I'll release it before the end of the week, because Avery might not let me release it if I don't release it by the end of the week. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and bye!